So hey everybody, this is Randy and Tammy with Cause for Travels, and we are once again at Universal City Works. What are we going to do here today?
We're going to watch the Olympics.
Yeah, well, that's behind us. Yeah. So we are going to
NBC Grill.
NBC Grill, that's right. I was trying to remember what the name of it was. NBC Grill, which actually has the Olympics.
Grill and Brew. NBC Sports Grill and Brew.
Are you politically correct now?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't want to mess it up.
I'm just checking. But
and here's the wind.
They have
everything.
The food here is outstanding, but they have inside. They're going to be playing the Paris Olympics for this year. You saw it on the screen, or you will see it on the screen as I kind of get a shot. And yeah, it's just a good place. It's like a sports bar, but here, and really good food.
They have some really neat tables that are the foosball tables. That was really neat. Remember that?
If you like to play foosball, sure.
Well, it was just neat to see how they turned foosball into a table, but it's neat. It's huge. We have reservations, but usually reservations are not required because it's so big. But I mean, maybe during like Super Bowl or World Series, maybe something big like that, you'll want to make sure you have your reservations and stuff.
Or like the 2024 Paris Olympics, it might be packed. I mean, the parks today are packed.
The parks are packed.
Just getting in here took us over half an hour, just to park. So yeah, but we're going to take you in here, show you the NBC Grill and Pub and Brew. I'm sorry, not a pub.
NBC Sports
Sports
Grill and Brew.
So have a few drinks and say that one 3 times fast. But yeah, we're going to take you in here and show you what they have, kind of show you around, and yeah, let's go get our eat on. Okay, guys, so sitting here watching the Olympics, watching USA play Brazil in women's football. We finally got our appetizer, and I got my drink. My drink is a cognac runner. Didn't know what it was, and I've never really had cognac before. It's Corvair cognac. We're just going to go with that. VS Ball's blackberry brandy and Ball's creamed banana with lemon, pineapple, and orange juice in this, and it looks amazing. It tastes good.
It's very smooth.
It's very smooth, which is different. They really didn't have an old fashioned. They said we can do an old fashioned. We know how Randy feels about that. If you don't do it already, you probably shouldn't be doing it. These, my friends, are cheeseburger croquettes. Croquettes? Yeah? Which way? Either way.
Yep.
They are stuffed with American cheese, ground beef, applewood smoked bacon, and Yukon mash, and they're topped with bacon jam, sweet relish, and secret sauce.
Now I will say this, they have a specialty menu that are just for a limited time for the Paris Olympics.
We did, and staying in the spirit of the Olympics, I think everything we ordered.
Not mine.
Oh, Tammy went outside, but everything that I ordered was in the spirit of the Olympics. So this may not be available when you guys come down here, depending on when you guys come down. But yeah, so we're going to dig into these croquets and let you know how they look amazing. I'm sure they taste amazing. Our server, Sheila, she was absolutely awesome. So yeah,
yes, she is.
She has a lot of good recommendations and a great personality.
Good personality, yep.
So yeah, so we're going to do this. I'm going to dig into this drink. We have had a little bit of it just so we can tell you how it was, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, so our meals have arrived, and look at these. This is mine, of course, Tammy's, her big old steakhouse burger. Look at that. So mine is, again, keeping with the Olympics theme, is a low country croquet monsieur. It's country ham, rear cheese, French loaf toasted. French loaf is toasted. Topped with country gravy, which you can see there on the bottom a little bit, and grated Parmesan. And I made it a madame with a fried egg. It's supposed to be fried, but that's like sunny side up, which is completely fine with me. And then tater tots. Tammy's over here. That is a smokehouse stack, and that is beef burger, smoked brisket, smoked pork, smoked Gouda. Getting the theme here. Caramelized onions, barbecue sauce, and on a toasted brioche bun. And then, of course, she got the tater tots as well.
And you could get French fries, but...
And my drink is it's good. It's different. Like I said, it's like a rum runner, but it's really good. So yeah, guys.
And they're known for their burgers here.
Yes, very much. So Tammy, I wanted to get something different for you guys. The croquettes over there, we were going to take some home. We just tried to take some home. They were amazing.
And we're going to take some of this home.
Actually talked to the manager, and he said they're talking about keeping it on the menu. He asked us how they were because he wants to keep it on the menu. I told him I thought it'd be a great idea. So we're going to go ahead and dig in. I apologize for background noise, but like I said, USA is playing Brazil. Still scoreless after 41 minutes, so it's going to be a great match. But yeah, we're going to dig in and be right back. Okay, so our dessert has arrived, and my dessert that I picked is a pretzel bread pudding, which they make from their pretzels here that they have. It's warm house-made pretzel bread pudding, Irish cream, butterscotch, and vanilla ice cream.
That's melting.
That is melting. You can tell how fresh it is. So yeah, it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our waitress, Sheila. She's done a really good job.
Oh, look at that.
Tammy's going to take a bite. Look how steaming that is. You can see the steam coming off of that.
I've never had pretzel.
You good? Oh, she said it's very good, guys. So we're going to wrap up here, and we're going to get out of here because, as you can see, it's getting very busy out here. You got the United States, who's finally scored on women's
soccer
football, what they call football, soccer, over Brazil. So everybody's in a really good mood here. But this place has got extremely busy. So we're going to wrap up, and we'll be back after we're done. All right, everybody. Well, that is going to do it for Tammy and I today at NBC Sports Grill and Brew, right?
Yes, you got it.
I did, and just because it's on the sign in front of me. And we're finishing up the U.S. Women's Soccer against Brazil, and it was electric in there. The place was packed, as you started to see when I first went in and did the video. Nobody was in there, but we were the first ones in because Tammy likes to make reservations early. And then as it went on and got closer to actual lunchtime, you could see
11
how
can be lunch.
it can be, and it can be brunch too. But so, yeah, started to get more packed. I wanted to show you guys that. And so what'd you think? I mean,
was
we've
great.
been here before, but
Yeah, they're always good. Their specialty things that you had ordered, they were all very good.
they were.
My burger, I mean, we have a big bag of stuff we're taking home. We couldn't eat it all, but
We only ate about half of all of ours on purpose, and that was to get to the dessert at the end, which was the pretzel bread pudding. But so starting with the croquettes,
those were very good. They were very good.
Now you did mention they could probably do without the relish, but you're not a relish person.
I'm not a sweet relish person.
She's not. She's used to salty. Yeah. So, but no, they were very good. And then our meals, we only ate about half. But your burger, I mean, I think she struggled to eat just half of hers.
It was big and juicy. It came with barbecue sauce, and it did not need any barbecue sauce. It was full of flavor. It wasn't dry. It was good. The tater tots, I had a few. They're coming home with us.
They're really good. They're not your normal tasting tater tots.
That's what I thought. It's like, what is that taste? But they were good too. So how was yours?
Mine was good. Mine was basically centered around the Olympics or whatever.
It was a French sandwich.
It was a French sandwich, and it had the egg on top, and that just made it. I mean, it was supposed to be a fried egg is what it said, but when they brought it out, it was sunny side up. And man, that yolk just got in there, and it made it really good. But I only ate half of it, took half of it home, so we could get to the what do they call it? Piece de resistance, is that right? Am I French enough?
I don't know, I'm not French.
But anyway, we got to the dessert, which was the pretzel bread pudding, which I said they have their pretzels here. You guys have to try as an appetizer.
They're huge. They're as big as a steering wheel.
Steering wheel. And so I didn't do it this time, just because, we've had it before and we wanted to do something different for you guys. But they take those and they make them into the bread pudding,
which was really good. It wasn't overly sweet like a lot of your bread puddings are that are made with like donuts. Like we've had it with donuts, but it was really good. I enjoyed it, even though I'm just overly full and ready to go home and go to sleep.
She is. She's been saying that the whole time. I was watching the soccer game in there, which I'm not a huge soccer fan. I know very little about it, but it was a great game, and it looks like the USA just won versus Brazil. But that's when you come here. This is a place, if you're like a sports bar or whatever, or you want to sit there and watch TV and have something to do, this is the place to be. And they always have sports on, whether it's baseball, football, whatever, soccer. But yeah.
And it doesn't feel like you're at a theme park.
No, it doesn't. You're kind of in there, out of the way. People were coming in, and I think just kind of trying to get out of the heat, but they looking for something to eat, and then they got in there. You could tell there was a huge following. Tim goes, I think there's a lot of soccer fans. I was like, no, I think there are a lot of USA fans, but I think they would have, cheered for just about any sport. But it was an electric place to be. The food was great.
It was.
And definitely a must-do. When you book to come down to Universal or any other park, get a hold of Tammy at Tammy@causefortravels.com. That's Tammy@causefortravels.com, or any of her social media channels. And she would be happy to give you her recommendations. She would be happy to set you up with park tickets, make recommendations off of that. The parks here are awesome, and they're getting ready to add Epic Universe here pretty soon, so that's even going to be even more to do down here. For Universal, it is next year. So, yeah, anything else?
No.
You've talked way too much anyway.
No, I'm tired. Food coma.
But guys, we appreciate all of you guys. We keep gaining subscribers, and we can't thank you enough. We appreciate all of your kindness, your comments. Comment down below on what you thought was the best portion of the meal, you know, or just go, you know, pound go USA type thing, you know, for the Olympics. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with the YouTube Holy Trinity, and still a woman of few words.
I ate too much.
I need to record this day. Yeah, don't forget the YouTube Holy Trinity, guys, and appreciate y'all. And until next time.
Bye.